Back to my channel. This is Adija with Grown and Chic. If this is your first time here, welcome to the community. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming. We love having you here. Grown and Chic is a community where we talk about everything smelly goods. We talk about perfumes, we talk about body oils, we talk about body butters, anything that smells good. That's what we talk about. So if you like that, please subscribe. Also hit the notification bell so you'll be the first to know whenever we drop a brand new video. Share this with your community too. We're trying to build a community here. So please share this with anybody that you think would love my content. Today, I am going to be spotlighting Black-owned fragrances. I don't want to focus too much on the house, but on the fragrance, but I want to introduce the houses to you. And I also want to talk about why it's important for us to spotlight Black-owned fragrances. This is Black History Month, and we are celebrating Blackness in America. And so I think that is very important to spotlight Black-owned fragrances, Black-owned businesses in general, because the one thing that Black-owned businesses suffer from is that they don't have enough visibility. And so if you don't know about something, you don't buy from them, right? If you don't know that a particular fragrance house exists, you will not have an opportunity to explore and to know whether the quality is good, talk less of purchasing it. So I am here to introduce you to some of these brands and to hope that you would just, the more you know about them, the more you would go and explore about them, and then you would decide whether or not you would purchase. I can almost guarantee that when you get to know them, you will purchase them because their quality, their artistry is always top shape. The only thing that they suffer from is lack of visibility, and so when people get to know about their existence, the likelihood of people purchasing from them is always there. I'm going to do this as a two-part series. This is part one. I'm going to spotlight 7 houses. I picked my favorite fragrance from each house in my collection, and I'm going to spotlight each house. And then the next video, I'm also going to spotlight 7 other houses. Again, I'm not only talking about fragrances, I'm talking about body oils, body butters, all the smelly good things, okay? In this group, I am going to talk about 5 fragrances and 2 oils, and then the next one I'm going to do body butters and perfumes and all of that. We'll just keep going. So the first one that I'm going to talk about is the house of Chris Collins. This is Forbidden Apple Croque Moi. This is my favorite in this house, but Chris Collins makes fantastic fragrances. He's sold in Sephora. He also has his own personal website. Y'all get to know him. I think he's the first Black perfumer in Sephora, and he makes fantastic quality fragrances. He has this one, and he also has African Rooibos that I absolutely love. He has Lost that I love, and he has made a lot of fragrances. His repertoire is really huge. He's also sold in Nordstrom, if I'm not mistaken. So Chris Collins is a house that you should get to know. If you have not explored Chris Collins, the house of Chris Collins is one of those that you should get your nose into real quick. Okay. The second house that I would want you to explore is the house of Ira. This one is very close to my heart because the owner, Samira, is originated from Cameroon. She started her journey into perfumery is because she was born to a mother who was anosmic. Anosmic is a disease where you cannot smell things. And so she started learning how scents work to explain the smell of things to her mom, and that's how she got into perfumery. So all of her perfumes are based on stories and experiences of her lifetime, but she makes really, really good quality perfumes. This has nothing to do with the fact that she's Cameroonian. Her perfumes are really, really good quality. She makes good perfumes, unisex. This is Symphony. I also have Nocturne. The next one I want is L'Artisan, and I actually want to get L'Artisan for my husband because it has a beautiful leathery note that my husband adores. But her house makes like fantastic quality fragrances. If you have not tried House of Ira, she actually just released a travel set. You should go there and get the travel set and just sample her entire collection and decide which direction you want to go. But the more you know, check out House of Ira. The third house for me is Genre Parfum. Genre Parfum is an indie house out of Louisiana, I think. He makes a lot of inspired by fragrances, but he also makes originals for himself. This one is called Chances, and it's inspired by La Perla Possibilities. And La Perla Possibilities is a fragrance that has been discontinued. I have been in the hunt for the OG for this fragrance for so long, and I couldn't find it. And so when he released an inspired by, I went ahead and got it. His prices are really good, but the quality of his fragrances are amazing. He makes really, really good quality fragrances. Sometimes he'll take a fragrance that doesn't perform well and actually makes it to perform even better than the OG. He also has his original, so go there and explore Genre Parfum. His fragrances range between like $25 and $100, and the quality The quality of his perfumes are always top shape, but he does drop windows, so his website is not always active. He drops every quarter, I think, so when he has that drop window open, you can go there and purchase. But Genre Parfum is a beautiful house that you should explore, and you are sure to get fantastic things from them. The next house, I was actually very surprised to find out that the owners here, or the owners of this house, were Black owned, but not surprised in the fact that I just did not know. I had no idea. And when I found out, I was so excited because this fragrance is one of my favorite mango fragrances. It's called Panna Cottagea, and the name of the house is For Moi Paris. This mango, I describe this as the entire mango tree because it has the mango fruit. It also has the woodiness, which is like the stem of the tree, and it has a little bit of green notes to it, which is like the leaves of the mango. So this is like entire mango tree. So get to know For Moi Paris. They also have a vanilla that I really love, and they have other fragrances, but I think that the quality of their fragrances are fantastic. For this to be a fruity fragrance, it gives me about 8 to 10 hours on skin, and their fragrances are really good. I think this ranges in the $200 range. You can get it from Lucky Scent. You can get it from, even the discounters do carry Panna Cottagea these days, so you can try to explore this. This is fantastic. I am really excited to get more fragrances from this house. Currently, this is the only one that I have, but I'm really excited to explore this house to get more because the quality of their fragrances are absolutely great. The next one is Exalté by Fumi Monet. Now, this particular line where she did this fragrance form has been discontinued, so this is the last one from this house, but she is launching her own line, and it's going to be called Influxious, and I think it launches sometime this summer, and everybody who smelled her fragrance from Scent Explorer had rave reviews, so even I cannot wait. I feel like it's going to be one of those houses where I'm going to crash out and get the entire line. But so if this is what we should expect from Fumi Monet, get in line, get your coins ready, because I feel like that stuff is going to sell out, because this is such a fantastic rose. This is such a beautiful rose. It's beautiful for layering. It is beautiful for doing life. It is sweet. It is jammy. It is sexy. All I would say is the queen of put that shit on. Put her shit on this one. And if this is what we should expect from Fumi when she starts her own personal line, her brand is going to be called Influxious. If this is what we have to look forward to, yeah, future Adidja already has all 4 fragrances. So current Adidja is just going to get in line. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. But this is a fantastic rose. It is jammy. It is sweet. It is sexy. The longevity here is about 7 hours. Again, this particular one, Exalté, has been discontinued, so you cannot get this anymore. But Fumi Monet is coming out with more fragrances in the summer. You know, keep an eye on that. Watch this space, because I'm sure I'm going to crash out when it comes out. I'm going to do a whole video and we're going to talk about it when it comes out. We're going to do our review and we're going to talk about how we feel. But everybody that has gotten their nose on Fumi Monet's samples so far has had a mini crash out. So I'm ready. Future Adidja already purchased it. So current Adidja just needs to get in line because it's going to be a thing. So we cannot wait for Influxious. It will be sold in Sephora, by the way. It's going to be sold in Sephora. So when it comes out, y'all can go to Sephora.com, I think, and buy it when it comes out in the summer. Get your coins ready, okay? The final 2 on this first part is their body oils. So this one is Brown Sugar Babe. This was my first exposure to body oils, and I fell in love. They do inspire by body oils, but they also have their originals. This lasts so long on skin. Their body oils last so long on skin. It gives you the moisture that you need. I usually use this right out of the shower. I'll put my body oil when my skin is still damp, and then I'll lock it in with a body butter, and then I'll go ahead again and add a little bit of body oil on top of that for the extra shine. That's my routine. You don't need to do that, but that's what I do, and it works for me just fine. It gives me about, like, at times when I wear just my body butter and the body oil, and I go out and I have like 6 hours of good performance with their body oils. I really love their body oils. I have no complaints about Brown Sugar Babe. I absolutely love them. I would prefer for them to be in a glass bottle, but that would not stop me from buying their stuff, to be honest. It's not like that is a personal preference, but that is not a complaint about the product. The product is fantastic. The final one is a house that is near and dear to my heart. She's also an influencer. The name of the brand is Rosier. I bought the first 2 fragrances by myself, and then this one was sent to me in PR. But let me tell you, this lady is putting her foot in it. I always tell people that when you create a product out of necessity, I feel like you put more thought and more intention into it. She says that she started this line because she personally needed a product like this. And you can feel it when you use her products, that there's intentionality in it. There is a lot of thought in it. The scent profiles are fantastic. All of her scent profiles are originals. They are not inspired by, and that's why I like this line too, because when they're originals, you can layer them with a lot more things. So this is actually a chocolate and I think raspberry, and it is like a gourmand dream. This is so Valentine's Day coded. This is what I will be wearing on Valentine's Day. Actually, I'll be wearing this with chocolate based fragrance because I think this is so good. My favorite though for her is Costa Privé. Costa Privé is a basket of fruits. Imagine all of your summer fragrances can go well with Costa Privé. It is so good, and I think that you guys should go there and actually support her. This particular brand is near and dear to my heart because they came out and they have been doing some fantastic drops since they came out, and you can feel the intentionality in the products. So these lines, get to know all of these products, these black owned brands, because the more you get to know them, the more you want to explore them and you want to support them. I also say that you're not really supporting the brand, you're supporting yourself, because the quality of their products are usually top shape. And all of these products I've talked about, these are stuff that I use, and the quality, I can vouch for them. Get to know them, celebrate them during Black History Month, and I'll see y'all on the second part of this video.